Hello and welcome to Trojans Live. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, and Jaxson Dart joins us now. He is the Max Preps National Player of the Year. Young quarterback, comes to USC from the state of Utah. Jaxson, what's going on, man? Welcome to Trojans Live.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm excited. Just got finished up with practice, so excited to be on here.
Nice. We're excited practice is going on. I guess the easy question for anyone that just chose USC is why USC? I mean, I'm sure you had a ton of options and you're not a local guy. So how'd you end up as a Trojan?
Yeah, so my recruiting process came super late, had to make some decisions, not being able to visit schools. So I think the biggest thing for me was just going in a place that I loved, their tradition, being a place where I would enjoy practice every single day, being around coaches who I could meet and have relationships not only on the football field, but in personal ways. And I felt that USC was the best place for me to reach my dreams academically, athletically. And I loved it here. I loved the coaching staff, and I love what USC can do for my life in the future.
Jaxson, a lot of guys are enrolling early, just as yourself. I look back at a young Sean Cody. I don't know if I could have done it, but I'm proud of you for doing that, man. That's really getting into there, trying to get in there in spring, get ahead of the curve. What are the workouts been like for you, and how's it like getting adjusted to the college atmosphere and your teammates?
Yeah, I've loved it so far. Obviously, we're restricted right now to some things, so most of the time we're just in groups, kind of separated up. But lately, I've been able to be around more of the guys, and I loved it. I love the environment here. Super positive family environment. And I think the biggest thing has just been the pace from going from high school to college. So still getting used to everything, but I'm loving it so far.
Well, you sort of mentioned it that your recruitment was a little bit late. Explain what happened in your senior season, because you just exploded up the rankings. You ended up a National Player of the Year, as I mentioned earlier. What happened last year?
I just think everything kind of worked out. I think I was very fortunate to be in the position that I was with the high school that I transferred to my senior year. Obviously, we were able to have a season during COVID. Utah was actually the very first state to play, so we had some more eyes on us, which gave the Utah kids some of an advantage. And a kid like me, who I felt that flew under the radar for a while. And, I didn't have a Power 5 offer until after week 4 of my senior year.
Wow.
So I just think, just trust in the process. There was definitely times where I was getting antsy. I didn't really know what was going to happen with the recruiting process, but everything kind of worked out. I had a great season. We were able to win a state championship, and I had great guys around me with a great coach and Coach Carrot, Corner Canyon. And I couldn't have asked for a better situation going into my senior year. And credit the UHSAA for allowing Utah to play football and have a season, and get us the exposure that some of us needed to reach another step in our dreams.
So if you didn't have one 4 weeks into the season, let's call that October 1st, sometime around there, how many you get, and you end up signing in December? How many Power 5 offers you get in between 2 months, basically?
I don't really know the exact number, but I was lucky. I was lucky.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, you come in with a really really prolific recruiting class. SC recruiting had been down a little bit, and you guys come in with a big class. Have you guys talked about it as a group, as a unit? Like, what's your plans for USC at football, and what do you guys kind of want to leave your stamp on?
Yeah, I'm super jacked for our 2021 class. I think we got a lot of great dudes who are very motivated and goal-oriented going into our careers. We have a great group of kids who we all get along with each other. We love to compete. And I think that this is going to be a huge step for USC. I think that the guys in our class are going to make big impacts here. And I'm super juiced up to get things rolling with these guys.
We're going to talk to Miller Moss in a moment, who comes in as well at the quarterback position as you, another highly touted prospect. You obviously knew he was committed here when you committed here. what's your sort of mindset going into that? I mean, there's only one ball. Nobody really plays two quarterbacks these days. So how do you approach it, and your relationship with him, and also, you know, learning under Keaton Slovis, who's already here as an established starter? How do you approach the whole competition aspect of it?
Well, going into, you know, me getting opportunities with other schools, I felt like most schools had a quarterback already committed. So I was going to have to compete with a kid in my class anyway, regardless of where I went. You know, I'm somebody who loves competition, and, you know, I feel like I'm somebody who thrives under pressure. And, you know, I just wanted to make the decision, you know, based on what I wanted to do and what I wanted to accomplish. You know, Miller's a really good quarterback, and I know that, you know, we're going to compete and we're going to go after it. And I'm definitely excited for it. I think it's a great opportunity to play under Keaton. He's got a ton of experience, and he's definitely somebody I can take some knowledge from and improve my game in many ways. And yeah, hopefully I can take over his spot and keep USC quarterbacks, you know, on top of NFL radars. And yeah.
Jaxson, just a real quick one for me, man. I got a chance to watch some of your highlight film, and I saw that ankle spat, man, on the outside of that shoe, and you don't see that from quarterbacks very often, man. Are you planning on keeping that sweet ankle spat, man? Look, having that, rocking that thing, because there were some, you know, some looks I rocked in high school that I kind of transitioned away from. Are you staying with the ankle spat, man? Everyone wants to know.
You know, I'm somebody who loves to have a little bit of swagger on the field. You know, I feel that you look good, you play good. So I'm going to bring that swagger that I have from my accessories, and I'm going to keep it going all through college. So, yeah, I'm going to carry it along for sure.
What number are you wearing?
I'm wearing number 2. So I was able to keep my number from high school.
It's pretty good players we've had wearing number 2, although none of them quarterbacks come to mind. But Robert Woods is pretty good. Dory Jackson was pretty good. Had some Steve Smith. We've had some pretty good 2s over the last few years. So a good number. Jaxson Dart looking to continue that legacy, put it in a quarterback as well.